Hey everybody, this is Fishing Bass NC. I'm coming at you for the month of February 2023, and we're going to do a mystery tackle box unboxing. So we have our box here, and just like every month when we take a look at the mystery tackle box, we're going to take the literature out first, show you what we got for literature, and then we'll dive into what's in the box and how much it cost. So first thing we're going to show you this time is a sticker. Sticker looks pretty cool there. It's looks like it might be some kind of a pike with all those jagged teeth up there. So pretty cool little sticker there. Pretty neat. All right, we got the Dibble Digest that we get every month. This Dibble Digest has a bunch of tips and tricks that's inside the book. Tells you some different things on how to fish the baits, stuff like that. There's usually some games on the back and some pro tips. So it's a good read. Don't just throw it aside, give it a read and check out what's inside of it. For this month, February, in the Bass Elite box, this is the What's Inside card, and there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 different items in this box this time. So here's a list of what's in there and the actual breakdown of the price for it, suggested retail price. So let's take a look. We're going to go from top to bottom like we usually do. And for the first one we have, it's called the Weston Bass Bite, coming in at $11.99. So this is a square bill. It's a floating 1.5 depth that it dives. Looks like it's 6 centimeters in length. Weighs about 13 grams, or the equivalent is 2 3/8 inches and 7/16 of an ounce for the weight. This is in the floating chartreuse blue craw color. So Weston Baits floating chartreuse blue crawfish. We're going to take that out of the box, give you a closer look. There you go. So there's a closer look of it. Weston logo on top there. Nice bait. Big sharp hooks right here on the trebles. So nice little bait there. Can't wait to get that on the water and test it out, see how it goes. I love the color of it. Really nice color. All right, so second thing we have in the box is by Duckett. It's the BD115 suspending jerkbait. It is 4.5 inches length. It's almost half an ounce, and the depth range, I can just barely see. It looks like it goes 3 to 5 feet. So here's the box it comes in. We're gonna take that one out of the box as well. Give you a closer look on that one too. And that comes in at $9.99, by the way. So we don't have any feathered tails on it, but we do have the jerkbait there with the bill in the front. Nice colors on it. This color that they say it is the gray albino. So there's your albino color. There's a little bit of gray on the top. Bunch of albino white on the bottom. Nice little jerkbait there. Does have a rattle inside of it. I forgot to mention the square bill. It's got a little bit of a thump inside of it as well. So both of them have some kind of pellets inside or something giving you that thumping sound, which will help attract those bass to those baits. Next thing in the box is by Googan Squad. It's called the Googan Squad Clickbait. It comes in at $8.99. This one is a really nice color. I have some Googan Squad Clickbaits that I've used before. There's a fishing video from last year where I caught a fish on one of these, and they just work. They work really well. This one's in the fire crawl color. Looks like a 5/0 hook on it. There's the packaging for it. I'll take it out and give you a closer look on that one too. Actually, you know what? I'm going to leave that one in the box, because if I have this color already and this size, I'm going to put this in that giveaway I'm talking about. Speaking of the giveaway, what I need you to do is on this video here, right? This one that we're doing right now, I need you to go ahead and comment down there about what you liked in this box. Also, I need you to subscribe to my channel because in order to win, you're going to have to be subscribed. You're going to have to make some kind of a comment about what you liked in this box here. And I'll do a video real soon on the baits that I'm actually giving away. And I think this one's going to be able to be added to it. I just need to double check my arsenal. I think I have this already. If I do, this is definitely going to be one that's going to go in that box. So stay tuned for that. That one comes in at $8.99 in case I haven't given your price already. Next thing we have is by Lawless Lures. It's called the Recoil Bait. It's $8.57. It's a 4-pack of black and blue flake minnows. So I had a chance to look at this earlier, and you see that it comes in this bag here. It also comes with a hook. So I'm going to open this up and show you a little bit about it. This particular bait, it's quite interesting. I've never seen anything that you would rig like this before. But here's the bait. Give you a little closer look at that. If you notice, there's a grommet with a hole in here, back here. On one side of this bait, in the gill, you can see there's an opening, and that will go up to the nose. There's like a little opening that you can put a hook into there. There's no opening on the other side. So what you do with this bait is you take this this T-hook that they give you, right? So you're going to take this T-hook, and you're going to push it down through the side of the gill here where it's open. You're going to put it inside there, and it looks like you're going to take the actual line of your fishing rod and fishing reel. You're going to take that line, you're going to string it through the back end of the bait on the same side that the hook is on, where it comes out of the gill. And then you're going to not only string it through the hole in the back, so for this guy, it would come through this hole right here, out the front, up to the front where the hook is going to be in it, and you would tie it on at the nose where you're going to have the little loop there. Not sure what kind of action it's going to do once you do that, but it's quite interesting that the string is going to go through the tail and then back up to the front of the hook up here. It does have a split tail, should hopefully get a little bit of action there. It'd be interesting to see how it slides up and down the string. I would think you'd want this as a free flowing bait. However, with the string like that, it kind of looks like you're gonna fish it almost backwards, because you'd be retrieving from here, retrieving back this way. So this bait would be pulling this way, and the hook would be up here. So I'm not quite sure, just looking at the design, I'm not quite sure why the hook would be going in the other direction. I'm going to have to take a closer look at that diagram on the back of this bait, make sure I'm accurate on that. But according to what I'm seeing right here, just quickly, it kind of looks like it's supposed to be tied up that way. Again, I don't know what kind of action it's going to give you, or how pulling it that way is going to make a difference. It does say pass the line through, so you know when you're tying it, potentially, well, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong here. So when you pass it through, it looks like it's going to, your string initially is going to come through here. So potentially, again, I'm not sure why it would go through the back end there, but potentially it looks like you're going to pull the bait from the nose, according to this picture. Again, I'll have to take a double check on this, and I'll correct myself if, you know, one way or the other, and let you guys know how it works out once I get it set up on the hook and try it out. Again, that's the Lawless Lures recoil bait. That color is black with blue flake. So there's definitely some flake in there. You can see that in the tail end, especially. And there's 4 of them, and they give you the hook there. That all comes in for $8.57. Looks a little pricey to me, but you know, they're throwing in the hook and everything, so Hooks usually run anywhere from 50 cents to up to about $1.50, depending on the brand and the quality of the hook. So I could potentially see each bait at $1.50 for the hook, maybe $2 for each bait, or $1.50 for each bait. Coming around to like $8, $9. So that's probably where to get the money from. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. And I'll hopefully let you guys know, and hopefully I'll get a video of using that thing and see if we can catch something out there, and give you an update on it in another video coming down the road. All right, next thing we have in the box is by 10,000 Fish. It's the cycle bait. We've received the cycle bait before. I've actually fished this bait. It's pretty cool because it looks like a spinner bait. However, the actual blade itself does not spin. It kind of wobbles back and forth because it looks like it's chain linked, and I'll show you that here in a second. This one is 3/8 of an ounce. This has a Colorado cycle blade on it. What else can I tell you about that? This one is the black and blue color. It's in a 4/0 hook that's on it. So there's the cycle bait. And like I said, the bait itself, let's take this out and give you a closer look. The bait itself looks like a spinnerbait, very similar to a spinnerbait. The blade above does not spin. It just wobbles back and forth. So there's your skirt, your hook, the 4/0. This blade again, it's going to kind of wiggle back and forth and just give a lot of action. It doesn't really turn per se, because you can see if it does, it starts getting tangled up. Kind of a little bit of a cup on the end of the blade itself. So it's going to disperse some water and just kind of wobble as you're pulling it through. But really crazy action. But this thing, it's a beast. There's been many fish caught on the cycle baits that I've seen. Not only myself catching one, but I've seen other fishermen as well catching them out there with the cycle bait. That one again comes in at $8.49. Next thing we have is by Googan Baits. It's a Saucy Swimmer. It comes in at $5.99. So we have that in the 3 1/3 inches in length. The color on this one is the Saucy Shimmer. It's a 8-pack, so that's a pretty good deal there. What did I say? $5.99 for this 8-pack. So on top, it's kind of almost a pearl color. On the bottom of it, it has that kind of like just a little bit of a green tint with some sparkle in there. So we got some flake in there to make that color pop a little bit and make the action pop. Saucy Swimmers are great. They're great for trailers. Potentially we could stick this on a cycle bait. We could potentially put it on the end of the clickbait as well, the Googan clickbait. You could throw it on the back of that and use it as a trailer, or you can fish it standalone if you really wanted to. But I think, it's a great trailer bait and something I'd recommend out there for spinner baits, jigs, clickbait, all that kind of stuff. All right, next thing in the box we have is the hard hat jig. Speaking of jigs, it's the diesel jig. Okay, diesel jig we know is a pretty good little jig there. This guy is 3/8 of an ounce. The color on this one is the Okeechobee crawl color. It's a 4/0 hook. There you go, your diesel jig. These things are nice. They're pretty solid. Looks like it has a football style head. So we have the diesel jig, football jig. It's going to go down. It's going to sit there, pop it up. Again, these Saucy Swimmers, I could potentially see those pairing up with this, because these are really kind of a neutral color. And then you have that Okeechobee crawl color that's on the jig itself. So that jig comes in at $4.29. Last thing in the box here, this is bait number 8 that's in the box. And it looks like it's a set of Eagle Claw laser sharp wide gap worm hooks for $1.50. There's 3 of them in here, and it's a 4/0 size. So there you go, Eagle Claw, 3 hooks, wide gap worm hooks for $1.50. So running about 50 cents a piece. That's a pretty good deal. These are not the best hooks out there. However, these things do get the job done. They're decent for what they are. They're not the cheapest type of metal either. So it does bend a little, but it's forgiving compared to some of the other lighter hooks that are out there, lighter size hooks. So anyways, that's everything that's in the box for this month. Again, I want you to subscribe to this channel. I need you to go down and comment which bait you liked out of this entire box. Because what I'm going to do is I'm going to have another video that's going to come up soon. I'm going to probably see if I can post that here in the next week. And I'm going to give that away at the end of March. March 29th is my birthday. And that'll actually be a present to one of you lucky viewers for my birthday. So to celebrate my birthday. There's a lot of stuff in that bag right now. And like I said, potentially if I have this this clickbait, if I already have this color and size and everything, I'll be throwing that in there too. So we'll see. But I'll definitely do a video. So stay tuned for that video to watch and see what's in that bag, or the box, I should say, of what I'm giving away for that. But comment on this video in order to win, right? Subscribe, hit that notification bell. That way you know when I'm making videos, when I'm live doing the drawings and some other live events that may be going on. And also check out my description down below. I'll have other social media sites that I run out there. One for Facebook, one for Twitter, one for Instagram, and of course YouTube. I sure would appreciate if you'd follow me or subscribe to me on those other channels as well, because I post some other content that you may not see here on YouTube. Thanks again for watching. Thanks again for subscribing. Thanks again for all you guys do. And I'm looking forward to that next video coming up to show you what's in that box that I'm going to be giving away. So stay tuned for that. But again, comment on this video to be entered to possibly win that box. All right, and take a kid fishing. Kid will love it. He'll love it. He'll have a skill for life. He'll thank you for it someday. All right, peace, guys. This is Fishing Bass NC. Have a great rest of your week.